Recognize that big beast? Yeah, we had that for sale for a while ago. And, a misfortunate series of events made it so we actually had to keep the truck and run it rather than sell it and make a buck. It ended up being a good thing, very good thing, because, not that long ago, there was a vibration in the transmission that wasn't quite right. And I could tell it was a transfer case because this NP263 transfer cases are just right full of problems right from the get go. If you have I think a 2004 through I think 2011 2500 HD four wheel drive, you got to check for pump rub. It's just the fluid pump rubs up against the housing of the transfer case, puts a pinhole in it, drains all your fluid. There's a number of issues with 263. That wasn't our issue. Our issue was something completely different, just a stretched belt because they're belt-driven transfer cases, it's not a heavy-duty design. Okay, you have a 2500 HD. I'm gonna break the news to you. Chevrolet lied to you. Okay, okay. So this is what ended up happening. Now, this is actually a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Well, I'll tell you why it's a good thing. Because if we hadn't taken this off the road to run it for ourselves, we would have sold this to somebody. Not good. That would be not good at all. See what actually happened here? This is the transmission. This is the lower reverse rear clutch. No, this is a lower rear reverse clutch housing. It is actually still attached to the transfer case. So the transfer case actually let go and it bucked so hard that it snapped the housing off the transmission. The transmission is good. The guts are good. The housing's no good. So, but we can't just pull this housing off, okay? Because if you pull this housing off, right, this output shaft here is actually attached to the reverse clutch pack. So to pull this housing off, the transmission has to be sitting on its face, just like it is. So obviously you can't do it in chassis unless you have a big ass excavator to hang the truck by its rear bumper. And yes, that will work if you need to do this. You absolutely can hang the truck by its rear bumper and fix it. So, yeah, that was a good thing we didn't sell that truck. So, for what we've been working on the past week or so here is over here. This is a all new drivetrain, Allison 1000. This is actually the 6-speed, but we're only programming 5 speeds into it because we have a 2004 ECU and something of all the shit we have to do here. Flashing the 6th gear in this truck is just not one of them. So that'll come later. It'll be pretty cool though because we have all the parts with this. So whenever we want 6-speed, all we have to do is program the truck to take it, and just push literally, quite literally, a $3,200 computer, right? And then we have 6 gears instead of 5. But for now, standard Allison 1000 transmission and a completely rebuilt NP263, which has the upgraded pump with the right amount of clearance between the housing and the pump. So all in all, we probably could have just replaced parts on the transmission instead of replacing the whole transmission. But as you don't have to exactly be the head mess smoker at Carter's Roofing to understand that once you have one thing go bad, you probably have other things about ready to go too. So it just made sense just to do the whole drivetrain. We're still going to run it as one of our trucks. This is literally going to be the truck that keeps the fleet going. So yeah, here we are. Fun. So really happy we didn't sell it. We get to keep a badass truck. And now we pretty much have a drivetrain with 0 miles on it and a whole drivetrain full of parts. So, yeah, if the women don't find you handsome, at least let them find you handy.